Batch convert encoding in files. How can I batch convert files in a directory for their encoding, for example ANSI UTF-8, with a command or tool? For single files, an editor helps, but how can I do the mass files job?
Cygwin or GNU Win32 provide Unix tools like encoding DOS2 Unix and Unix 2 DOS. Under Unix/Linux/Cygwin, you'll want to use Windows 1252 as the encoding instead of ANSI, see below. Unless you know your system is using a code page other than 1252 as its default code page, in which case you'll need to tell icon the right code page to translate from. Convert from one F to the other T with, or in a find all and conquer form. Alternatively, this question has been asked many times on this site, so here's some additional information about ANSI. In an answer to a related question, Cesar mentions, there are several encodings which are called ANSI in Windows. In fact, ANSI is a misnomer. Icon has no way of guessing what you want. The ANSI encoding is the encoding used by the A functions in the Windows API. The W functions use UTF-16. Which encoding it corresponds to usually depends on your Windows system language. The most common is CP1252, also known as Windows 1252. So, when your editor says ANSI, it is meaning whatever the API functions use as the default ANSI encoding, which is the default non-Unicode encoding used in your system, and thus usually the one which is used for text files. The page he links to gives this historical tidbit, quoted from a Microsoft PDF, on the origins of CP1252 and ISO 8859-1, another oft-used encoding. This comes from the fact that the Windows code page 1252 was originally based on an ANSI draft, which became ISO standard 8859-1. However, in adding code points to the range reserved for control codes in the ISO standard, the Windows code page 1252 and subsequent Windows code pages originally based on the ISO 8859X series deviated from ISO. To this day, it is not uncommon to have the development community, both within and outside of Microsoft, confuse the 8859-1 code page with Windows 1252, as well as see ANSI or A used to signify Windows code page support.
With PowerShell you can do something like this. While ENC is something like Unicode, ASCII, UTF-8, and UTF-32. Check out Help Out file. To convert all the text files in a directory to UTF-8, do something like this, which creates a converted version of each text file in dir2. To replace the files in all subdirectories, use
one-liner using find, with automatic detection. The character encoding of all matching text files gets detected automatically and all matching text files are converted to UTF-8 encoding. To perform these steps, a subshell sh is used with exec, running a one-liner with the C flag, and passing the file name as the positional argument $1 with dash. In between, the UTF-8 output file is temporarily named converted. The find command is very useful for such file management automation. Click here for more find galore.
The Wikipedia page on new lines has a section on conversion utilities. This seems your best bet for a conversion using only tools Windows ships with.
Watching,